What is going on, guys? It is Aqua's back with a Dark Souls video. That's right, guys. I went and bought Dark Souls yesterday. I've been seeing like trailers and stuff all over the internet, and it just made me want to. Sorry, I just dropped something, and it just made me wanted to buy it. Like I haven't played Dark Souls since Dark Souls 1, and I sort of enjoyed Dark Souls 1. I didn't play a whole lot of it, but the little bit that I did play, I did enjoy. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna go get Dark Souls 3, and I'm gonna be a noob at it because that's basically what is gonna happen. So I did a video earlier, but the video failed to render and it failed to upload. And to make matters worse, when I was clearing out my DVR, I deleted it by accident. So I don't have the first video, but basically what I was talking about in the first video was and all you Dark Souls fans, take my apology. I apologize for the newbie mistakes that I'm probably going to make in this video. The video that I had recorded was just me failing beating the boss 2 times in a row, and then that was it. I stopped the recording, and it was just gonna be a little intro to my new Dark Souls like series that I'm gonna be doing. But in this video, you're gonna see me fail a few times, and then at the very end, you'll see me succeed at beating this boss. There may be some like part of this video where I'm literally just standing still for like 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes, but for maybe a minute or two because I actually left my room during this because Dark Souls can get very frustrating. I didn't really get that frustrated. Last night, I bought the game. I installed it immediately. I bought it with a credit card, so I didn't actually go to GameStop. But I rather would have gone to GameStop because I prefer having like the actual disc so I can look at the case and, you know, look at the manual if the manual has it in, or if the manual or if the game comes with a poster or whatever. I can hang it up on my wall next to my other gaming posters, like the Fallout special Vault-Tec poster that came with the game. But it was basically me just fighting the boss and failing, and you know, I was having fun doing it. I have a sort of a bad temper, I want to say, when it comes to Call of Duty. Sometimes when things don't go my way, I get extremely pissed off, but a lot of people do. It's just how Call of Duty is. It's what Call of Duty does to you. And while I was playing Dark Souls last night, I actually wasn't that upset. Like, I probably faced him maybe 20 or 30 times. It's probably a little bit less. Remember, I am a noob at Dark Souls. I haven't played in a really long time. And this must be a part where I was actually on a standstill forever. Hopefully I start moving, because I think this is where I left my room. But, I wasn't getting upset or anything. I was slightly upset because I wasn't beating him, but I wasn't all at all pissed off that the fact that I couldn't kill him. Eventually it all worked out for me in the end, though. I'll tell you guys as soon as you won't be able to hear my reaction, even though, there wasn't really a reaction other than me saying finally, when I actually did beat the boss. But, this game is difficult. Like I was trying to explain to someone that had never played Dark Souls that Dark Souls has one difficulty level and is the hardest difficulty level in the game. There is no easy, there is no normal, there is no hard. All Dark Souls has is like Death March difficulty from Witcher or Legendary difficulty from Skyrim. Playing on those difficulties is like a cakewalk compared to playing this game. This game is probably close to one of the hardest video games that I've ever played. And keep in mind, I'm an FPS player, but I grew up playing, you know, Witcher and old-timey vibe games, like medieval time vibes games, and, you know, all that kind of stuff, like The Witcher, for example, Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind. I grew up playing those games, so I love these games, but it's been such a long time since I've played Dark Souls or any other type of those games that actually requires me to do stuff other than hack and slash and hide behind my shield, or run away, or use a mana potion, or use mana or a potion to just get my health back. You can't do that in this game. All you have are Estus flasks, and once you're out of Estus flasks, well, your ass is dead, basically. It's what's going to happen. You're just dead. And I actually, earlier today, it was my first try on. I was actually recording, and that was going to be today's video. I was recording, and I actually almost killed him. I had him down to literally such a low portion of health. We call it in Call of Duty. Sometimes we joke around and say you could have thrown a marshmallow at him, he would have died, and that's when we say that he's absolute or one shot, which means you just shoot him with one bullet and he's dead. I could have thrown a marshmallow at this boss and he would have died, but I accidentally chose the mana flask instead of the Estus flask, and it got me killed. I was very upset about it. But I kind of just put the game down for a couple of minutes. I was watching Green Lantern, I think it was, and I came back to it, and I'm standing still right now. I don't know what I was doing during this time. I was probably walking around my house or something, like thinking what I was doing wrong or looking up a video or something. But you guys are going to call me the biggest noob in the comment section. I just haven't played Dark Souls in a really long time. I haven't played any third-person game in a really long time. Now that I think about it. I knew from the minute that I bought this game that I was going to love this game. It's just the fact that I couldn't get past the first boss, like the tutorial boss. I couldn't get past him to actually go on, get better gear, start my adventure in this game, and actually start having a whole adventure of just having fun and exploring different places and everything. But now that I beat him, hopefully you guys are going to get to see that in this video. As of right now, I don't know. So far, the last 5 minutes of this video has been me talking and my character just standing still, staring at a tower out in the distance with moving clouds. But I knew that the minute that I bought this game, I was just going to fall in love with it. I was going to have so much fun with it. And now that I beat the first boss, well, again, you might not be able to see that in this video. Hopefully you will. If you guys stick to the end, it should be coming up in the next couple of minutes. But if it's not, then this was a whole video of me just talking about video games, basically. But I knew that I was going to love this game. Now that I beat the first boss, I'm going to be able to go exploring. I'm going to be able to get better gear. I'm going to be able to learn how to level up. I'm going to learn how to do all this awesome stuff. And the weekend is tomorrow. It is Friday tomorrow, guys, which means it is going to be Dark Souls and Call of Duty day pretty much all day for me tomorrow. Saturday, probably not, because I'm supposed to be leaving for my grandparents' house for a couple hours, and then I will be back to play Dark Souls, which means that there will be some Dark Souls videos. So hopefully you guys can come along with me on this Dark Souls adventure. It would really mean a lot to me, because I'm having fun now. Like, I mean, the whole time, like I said, I wasn't getting upset, I wasn't getting pissed off, I was just having fun, even though I was getting my literal ass pummeled into the ground. Every single time that I tried to face this guy, he would just kick my ass. And I finally just figured, you know what, I need to start dodging all of his attacks. I need to stay to his right or left, or I need to stay behind him and just hit him as many times as possible. I noticed that probably one of the easiest ways is actually using the fire bombs. Once he goes through his transformation from man, human, statue, steel guy, guard thing with a sword and a big ass spear. I don't even know what to call him, other than a complete and total douchebag. I noticed that once he goes through his transformation, he is extremely susceptible to fire, which means he takes a lot of damage from those fire bombs. If you guys, and here goes the transformation. Now usually you'd want to go in and hit him while he's transforming, but I just wanted to get out of there as quickly as possible. You see, I pull out my black fire bombs here, and I'm getting ready to start throwing them at him. You'll see his health go down by so much once he starts getting hit by them. The only problem with these bombs, though, is that it seems like they miss. If he swings his arm like you saw, and he just bashes my skull into the ground like he did, and did it again here, but you see he actually took quite a bit of damage. At this point, I'm getting extremely nervous. You know, this happened to me once already, which is why I'm rolling away. I'm like, give me my flask right now. I want health. But soon he will die. I actually hit him a couple of times with my sword just to make sure. But I mean, this boss fight, it was intense, and this is only the first boss in the game. I have so many more bosses to fight in this game, and I can't wait to fight them. It's gonna be so much fun, and dude, this is the most nervous I've ever been in any video game ever. Not even a 1v4 clutches in Call of Duty was I this scared, because I wanted to beat this guy. And a couple of seconds, you're gonna see, just literally, I put my controller down. I didn't even go to the bonfire. I was just like, screw this. I'm leaving my room. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go walk around for a couple of minutes, because I finally beat this fucking asshole, guys. He is dead. I was hyped. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to come back for some more Dark Souls video tomorrow. Sorry that half the video was just me talking and not moving. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day. Thanks for watching.